So here we are at Cinepolis, bro. This is going to be the opening. This is like the first day, the first opening for Cinepolis. And we're about to watch Mission Impossible. What's the name of this?
Mission Impossible, I think, bro. I was about to say, bro.
Oh, you don't know shit. But here it is, Cinepolis, bro, with the IMAX. It's supposed to have like indoor dining and drinks, and basically it's a luxury cinema complex. And here it is. This is like the very first day that they're opening. I got the tickets, and we're gonna see exactly what it's like to be up in here. Cinepolis Luxury Cinemas. Jody's Corner, baby. Jody's Corner. It's Jody's Corner. The walk-up looks. And you can still tell they're still finishing things up. Look, they got a lot of restaurant space here. Woo! They're actually open, so I guess there's a process of coming in. This is it. It smells brand new, and you can still smell the paint on the molding and all that. I got my tickets. Oh wow, check this out, y'all. Look at this. Cinepolis. Look at this right here. This is nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. What's up? It's your boy Jody Joe, and we just got finished seeing Mission Impossible Day of Reckoning. Now, to let you guys know, we seen Mission Impossible in the greatest, well, one of the greatest type of ways to see a Mission Impossible, in super glorious IMAX. Not just IMAX, we went to the newest theater in Los Angeles, California, more specifically speaking, Inglewood, California, in the same parking lot, right next door to the world famous already SoFi Stadium. It is called Cinepolis. Today was the official grand opening of Cinepolis. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we were there.
We were.
And it's free parking
for
right now. So yeah, Tom Cruise is back in Day of Reckoning Part 1. Part 2 will be out in a couple of years. Yep. It's another story from the IMF, the Impossible Mission Force?
Yes.
Impossible Mission Force, out to stop the world from ending as we know it, with a new mission that, if he so chooses, you know, blah blah blah. Hey man, you going first?
Yes sir.
How you feel about this movie?
This movie was pretty good. This movie was pretty good. It was a lot of when you see the Mission Impossible movies, you see the actual situations that happen with the kills and everything. Some stuff was like out of like, what the hell was going on with this movie right here? Like it was just like, these motherfuckers was superhero type shit. Like shit was just randomly happening. But overall, this movie was very enjoyable. I had fun. The story was cool. There was some little scenes that I really didn't really enjoy. But overall, this movie had really depth. Tom Cruise did his famous, as we all know, that famous run that he always do. You know what I'm saying? I like this movie. This movie was cool.
This movie is enjoyable. It's an action movie. It's a summer action movie. And historically speaking, like recent history, when Mission Impossible came back from Mission Impossible 1, 2, and 3, those are good movies. I'm not trying to knock those movies. Those are still good movies to this day. But it took a huge swing up back in, I don't know when it started, 2014 or something around there, when Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol hit.
Ooh, whoa.
That was like the re-evolution of the modern day Mission Impossible espionage action hero. Tom Cruise elevated the action genre. Tom Cruise single-handedly, now with the support of John Wick, is holding the action genre up above everything, keeping it alive. And ever since Mission Impossible 4, which is Ghost Protocol, came out, then we had Rogue Nation, then we had Mission Impossible Fallout. Yep. Those three, this is the fourth movie of the new modern day Mission Impossible movies. Those three movies elevated the franchise. Those three movies took the franchise to new heights. This movie, I still believe, elevates the franchise from a technical aspect. We know about the Tom Cruise leap, the jump, the stunts and all that. And all, yeah. Under that pretext, we understand that it is elevating the franchise. But I'm a moviegoer, y'all. I'm a movie reviewer. I'm a movie lover. And the movie lover in me was pleased watching this movie because it checks a lot of boxes. Okay. But I gotta say that this movie left my head scratching. This movie had a lot of questions that it couldn't answer, and while answering certain questions and going along with the plot, just going forward, it raised more questions. So the main villain I won't talk about, because a villain can be an idea, it could be a MacGuffin, it could be a person, it could be a lot of things. Y'all know who, when y'all see the movie, what the main issue is. But then there's a manifestation, a physical manifestation of a villain in this movie. And this person is just a plot device, non-needed, useless, wasted. What the freak for? Now I understand that this person is going to be in part 2 and this person is going to have more there. Right. But this is part 1. This is a film on its own. And under those circumstances, this villain is absolute trash and garbage. This movie relies too much on the audience to go into the superhero genre. Like, I agree. Hey, just roll with it, Jody. I agree. But nah, yeah, this ain't Mission Impossible movies. Mission Impossible movies, while it's still called Mission Impossible, they're rooted in reality. Yep. You could see somebody doing this type of stuff. Yep. And there's still some of that here, but the overall way that they present this movie, it might as well be a superhero movie. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts. And I'm not talking about a superhero movie from the technical way things go down, because they still keep that within the realm of reality. I'm talking about the idea of a film, the way the story is structured, the way you answer, you're just supposed to like almost turn your brain off on certain ideas in the script. Yeah. Like, this script isn't flawless. To be honest, this is reusing a script from the past, just renaming it something else. Yeah, that's good. This is not a great idea for a film. It's very cliche, to be honest with you, bro. Like, the whole idea of what this movie is about, and the fact that you're giving this thing a part 2 to sit and simmer, it needs you to forgive some of the plot points in this movie, because your question, well, if this dude is almighty and powerful, but see, I don't even want to go down that road. So I'll just say this movie is going to be beloved by everybody, including myself. I love it, but it's a notch down based on what Mission Impossible is used to delivering. And what I'm talking about is a fully fulfilling. Feel like when you watch a Mission Impossible movie, bro, you feel like you were on that mission with Ethan, and he just did something incredible that no other human on the planet could do except him. Facts. And you believe it. Facts. You believe like that stuff is possible. Real. Like, yes. But with this, I feel like I watched a superhero movie like, oh, okay, cool. That was nice, but yeah, it's like every other superhero movie. I'm not so impressed by, what I saw outside. Narratively, when I'm thinking about the story and how things are happening, questioning, but him and her, but what is, that doesn't make sense, because if he could do this, then this, you could just completely unravel this movie with just like 3 questions, honestly. So that's how I feel about it. It's great. It has all the good stuff that the average moviegoer would love. It's all there. So there's that. E-Man, anything else?
This movie was long as hell. I didn't think this movie was gonna be that long. I kept looking at it. I'm like, okay, it's still going on. Usually get close to the end. I don't know if this movie was like a 2-hour movie. It seemed like it was longer than that. Some of the things that was happening in this movie, it was just like, why am I still watching this for this long like this? Why am I still here? I thought it was gonna be credits and all that. It's too long, guys. I letting you guys know right now. You gotta like really stretch, do what you gotta do to watch this movie, because you're gonna get a little bit exhausted.
I don't think so, bro. We had comfortable seating. We had recline seats. We had dine-in service, bro. That Cinepolis theater is fire. It's in Inglewood, California, right in there, the SoFi Stadium. That's my movie of choice now. When anything needs to be seen in like a great visual spectrum, bro, I will be there at Cinepolis, bro. And I encourage you guys to check it out too, bro. Like, I can't say much enough about it.
This is my new theater now.
All right. Did you go see the IMAX one?
Yep.
Okay, good.
This is where you gonna see me at.
All right. You have your regular, right?
Yep.
All right. Have a good night.
You too.
I like the setup though.
Setup look Gucci.
It is absolutely fantastic up here. It's all new. It's modern. Gives off a good look. Like it does. God dang, that screen. That screen is on OP status. That sound, OP. That dine-in service, that menu, bro. That menu, fire, bro. It's like a restaurant up in this bitch.
The menu had good food on it. It was expensive. For what we got was $75.
Damn. Plus the ticket was like 40 something for 2 tickets. It's like going to Universal's City Walk. It's like that, but it's worth it, bro.
think they're gonna get a lot of people in here?
Yeah, it's gonna get packed.
Parking structure right here with retail and residential.
A motherfucker could live right here next to the theater. All of this is brand new stuff.
Next door to the SoFi Stadium.
I think it even increased my movie going experience, bro. Like the way,
Word?
yeah, the way you see a movie, like when you see a movie and experience a movie like that, it makes you like the movie more, bro. And I like the movie more because of the way I saw this movie, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Customer service was fire.
There's a certain character in this. I can say her name.
Yeah,
she plays in the MCU. She plays
Which was in the trailer?
Peggy Carter.
Yeah, you can say it.
A lot of people know her as Peggy Carter, and she's in this movie. And while she is beautiful and she's nice to look at, and I think she does her job that she's supposed to do, the way she's written, bro, it's just so
worthless.
She's written so poorly. Like, she's written to be a PC placeholder, SJW female character, bro.
Damn, really?
Absolutely.
I had worthless, but you had a deep.
No, I don't think that she is SJW womanizing character.
Right.
I believe Tom and the Paramount crew said, yo, we need to make sure we got more women in here. And it's like, you don't need to do that, because Mission Impossible normally has women. Capable, beautiful women.
Yeah.
Even when you look at Ghost Protocol.
There's always a woman in Mission Impossible. Always.
Right. When you look at Ghost Protocol, Paula Patton was in that hoe and she was great. And there was other women in Ghost Protocol as well. They always have women. So I feel like they're just layering it on. And the reason why I'm so like sensitive to this is because I can't help but when I see her character and I see the things she does, she annoys the shit out of me. Like some of the what she does to Ethan
is stupid.
Throughout this goddamn movie, it just annoys the freak out of me. I just want her to die.
Yeah.
So why is she being kept around? Why does she have this role? Why? As someone who's watching the movie and seeing her character, she's somebody that should be dead in 10 minutes. Like some of the things that she does. And I'm like, why are you keeping someone like this around? That's like, oh. And then in the movie, you'll find out why.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They had this pre-constructed plan in their mind when they made this movie that we need these women in here, and we need these women in here for a certain reason. And you guys will see the reason when someone, you know, you'll know why. Like, oh, that's why she's in here, because we gotta, oh, got it. Now, I don't think this movie is SJW filled as like, you know, trying to be scared of being canceled. I feel like this film is afraid of being targeted as a typical macho man action movie that doesn't give women enough to do.
That's good. I like that.
It's not. I just think that's in the back of their head. That's why they did a lot of this shit. Yeah. I don't like her character, and because I don't like her character and she's not really fleshed out well, I can't help but only come to that conclusion with all of the movie watching experience that I do have. So I'll say that there's the female character that is from all of the other Mission Impossible since I think she came around in Rogue Nation. The first time we seen her in Rogue Nation, I forgot her name, but she's in here. She's capable. She's awesome. She does her thing and stuff like that, and things make sense. You know, we have Miss Lark. No, not Miss Lark. I forgot. They called Ethan Lark, but you didn't even look. Nah, go ahead. You did not look across the street. She was drinking a soda can with a baby seat in her hand, about to get hit. She didn't even look. That's crazy as shit. The woman who is cast to play Sue Storm in Fantastic Four is in this movie, and she was in a previous movie as well. I think she's gorgeous, man. E-Man don't really think so.
She all right.
I think she's gonna be a great Sue Storm. Right. She's got the look. She's not Jessica Alba.
Hell no.
But
not even close.
She's definitely beautiful, and she's got some acting chops. So look forward to seeing her. She was good. There's these guys, these two douchebag dingbat clown jokes that are throughout this whole entire movie
was worthless.
Are annoying as shit. Like, step it and fetch it. Sanford and Son, nigga, are annoying as shit. Every time you see them pop up, you're like, God dang, why are y'all
them again?
What the frick?
Yeah.
So I think that the action is gonna blow a lot of people away. One thing I really want to note is the amazing score. That motherfucker is loud and powerful. You feel it. Yeah. There's a lot of intense moments in here, bro. To be honest, the beginning of the film was heavy dialogue, and I appreciated the freak out of it. So when I watched the first 5 minutes of this movie, and they were just having conversations about what could mean that, and they really set this thing up quite well. I was really invested into it, bro. I was feeling it. And then slowly it just started to, you know, do its own thing. It had ups and downs. This movie up and down, but it's mostly up. Most people are gonna love this. I like the movie. I think it's good. Do I recommend that you guys go see it? Just off of the passion that Tom Cruise puts into his movies and some of the visual excellence and the audio that's amazing in here, bro, that probably won't get enough credit. You should go see this movie in theaters in the biggest screen that you possibly can.
Check out the bathroom up in here. Got a little lounge area. People learning they training and all that. See what the restrooms look like. You got some all gender, because this is LA. All gender. Oh, everything's all gender for sure.
Shit, wait. This is mine, sir. Get out, please. Please. Don't assume my gender. That feels good. That's definitely not an episode. Okay. Water action on here. I don't know about you guys, but dang, that shit got me taken up. I always use the paper towel that I dry off with to open up the door. I do recommend this film. What you think, man?
I agree with that as well. I mean, I feel like Tom Cruise really put everything that he could in this, as much as possible. I agree about the superhero thing, like we were talking about before, bro. This is like they keep changing the genre. Like when you look at any movie that has to do with spy, like you look at James Bond, you could be like, oh shit, he's doing some real shit. This actually happening. But this was like totally different, and I had problems with that. I agree with the the two dudes you're talking about. That was annoying. Right. It was like, why are they still here as well? But overall, I enjoyed it. I wasn't like bored or like, you know, what the hell is like I said, the things that was happening in this movie was like, what the hell? Are you serious? This is not possible. I've never seen this in any spy movie at all. It was just totally different, and I feel like they need to get out of that light for real. Stick to the spy. We need really good. Like the thing is, people are already seeing their superhero fatigue. A lot of people are seeing their fatigue of this. You can't put movies like this in action type of movies. We need real action movies with the Stallones, the Sylvester, the Arnold Schwarzeneggers, you know, the Steven Seagals, the Jean-Claude Van Damme. We need those type of action movies again. We don't need them in these type of movies right here. We could watch superhero movies on another side. We're supposed to see movies, different type of genre movies on this side. But overall, I still enjoyed it. I still have fun. There were a lot of scenes in this that was kind of not trying to per se as funny, but it was funny. And overall, I mean, it was good, man. I give this as a grade. I give it a B+.
B+? It's a good grade. I think that my prediction is pretty much on point. I didn't really get it. All right, so I give this movie I give it a B-. Okay. Still recommend you guys go see it. But like the story, the script of this movie just wasn't it for me. This movie would have been an A+ if the script was better. Like, it gave you everything that you needed, except, you know, the script just wasn't. I'm not saying the script was, because the script is good in certain moments, but then the things that it's not good in, it makes you're gonna get, if you're like me, I get caught on how things don't make sense. Things need to make some sense before I get hooked on that stuff. So maybe it's just a me thing, guys. So definitely go watch it. We both say that you guys should check it out. Yeah. Mission Impossible Day Reckoning Part 1. I will be there for Part 2. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I'm Jody Joe. That fool was man. And we out. Deuces. In the beginning, it's like I had to take a leap of faith. It was me in front of the camera. And I did have to take a leap of faith.